civil servants have destroyed Nigeria. You know, because the Minister of Works went to supervise a road project where they are paid over 30 billion already, and they were using clay instead of of laterite. And the minister was very angry. And the minister said, we put you here. You are the civil servant. You are the agent of government. We put you here. You do not know that this is wrong. And the minister said, I have queried you. I have corrected you, mother and sister. I'm removing you from this place.
Welcome to the moment of truth. You just heard that pastor. He was blaming the civil servants for destroying Nigeria. That was very true. And you will hear another pastor blaming the bankers. That was also the truth. Then you will hear Nigerians blaming the church. Because all these civil servants, all these bankers, they are all in the church. And if the church is not demanding, encouraging them to be going there and be stealing for them, Nigeria will not be where it is today. Stay tuned and hear three of them in full, and let us judge this matter together.
I pray God will give Asiwaju the courage to do it, because it will affect even himself. It will affect all the APC powers. It will affect all the MDs of banks. The MDs of banks are the destroyer of this system. The powerful, the high and the mighty. He is stepping on their toes. I pray God give him the grace to do it. The next thing he should do, tell him if you know him, is to restructure this country. Nigeria is a fraud. One particular tribe repressing the whole.
You just heard Femi Emmanuel is blaming the bankers. That's very true. Then let's now go back to the first pastor and let him analyze how the civil servants and the contractors, whatever, are destroying Nigeria before we now move on to the pastors. Stay tuned.
Civil servants have destroyed Nigeria. You know, because the Minister of Works went to supervise a road project where they are paid over 30 billion already, and they were using clay instead of laterite. And the minister was very angry. And the minister said, we put you here. You are the civil servant. You are the agent of government. We put you here. You do not know that this is wrong. And the minister said, I have queried you. I have corrected you, mother and sister. I'm removing you from this place. I'm removing you. So I wrote a little note on it. I said, civil servants are the engine room of corruption in Nigeria. They are the one that connect politicians on the right hand, support their infrastructure or stealing, and they are the one that connect contractors on the second hand and support contractors to siphon money. 30 billion naira collected for a project of 1 billion. Nothing is done, and the civil servants are in between. They are collecting 200,000 naira per month, and they are driving vehicle of 7 million, and their wives are driving vehicle of 5 million. And they have 2 children in private school in Nigeria, 2 children in private school abroad. And everybody is feeling good. Everybody is feeling fine. Everybody is blaming president. Oh, our president is corrupt. Oh, it's the presidency that's supposed to change everything. And you know what? The beautiful roads are in the car in our house, are in our children in their school abroad. The beautiful hospitals are in the car in our house. And the beautiful palace we live. You know, we are living in heaven, in hell. You know, our houses are very beautiful, very well interlocked, beautifully. You know, everything is outside. But when we drive our beautiful car out of the house, where do we drive it into the bad road that we refuse to build? We have built the road inside the car, and we have built the road inside our houses, and we have built the road inside our children that are schooling in universities abroad. And the person said, no, it is the government that is corrupt. It is bad people that corrupt people that appoint that elect corrupt officials. I said it is true. I said corrupt people elected corrupt officials who appointed corrupt ministers and corrupt director generals and executive secretaries who are supported by corrupt politicians to steal money from the country and make life difficult for the corrupt people. So what should we change our name to? Corruption Enterprise Unlimited.
how Pastor Osho presented it. Yes, his congregation opposed him and all that. Yes, but there's something he did not mention. He did not mention that all this money that they were being stolen by contractors, by civil servants, by bankers, by politicians, everything returned to church. All of them belongs to church. All these churches collect 10%. Even some of them collected more than 10%. So no, don't let any of these pastors fool you. Don't let them fool you. They are the root cause of our trouble. Oh, if they are not encouraging all these people to go there and be stealing and collecting a lot of money from them, they won't have the gut to be doing all this nonsense. Have you heard anything about Better Idu things? Because our case involved 2 pastors, Oyedepo and Jerry Ese. They will just only one phone call. That's it. You won't hear anything. The EFCC chairman is from Adeboye's church. So this is what is going on, and I want you to stay tuned and watch what the world are saying about the church members in the ministries, in civil servants, in civil service. Stay tuned.
PC Ola Olukayode, the EFCC chairman, Yemi Osinbajo, the former vice president of the country, Lawrence Bayode, is the director of ICT at INEC, and the host of others. Lawrence Bayode drew criticism online when it was discovered that he lied under oath during the court cases surrounding the 2023 Nigerian presidential election. It was alleged, especially by online Nigerians on X, formerly known as Twitter, that Lawrence Bayode testified falsely before the Presidential Election Petition Tribunal, or PET, stating that only 31% of results had been uploaded before Mahmoud Yakubu fraudulently, in quotes, declared Tinubu as the winner of the presidency. Many Nigerians share this sentiment and were quick to call out Mr. Lawrence, pointing to the fact that he was a pastor in the RCCG and couldn't get to say the truth in court. Dayo Israel, also an RCCG pastor, has often been criticized for being part of a government that was laden with corruption and nepotism. On X, formerly known as Twitter, Nigerians were quick to pour insults at him, saying that he was a hypocrite who was part of the Nigerian government that lacked transparency and capacity. He was also often criticized for associating with the Nigerian president, who has been accused in the past of being involved with drug trafficking. There are tens of other examples which
Now, you will see what people are saying on Twitter. The names they are calling RCCG. They believe that church is responsible for our problems. You see pastor there during Buhari, he actually appointed his son to be his PA. You know how he get his son there? He lied. Adeboye lied. He said they wanted to poison him. His PA then, his interpreter, everybody wanted to poison him. So he said he does not trust people. Look at him there, and Oyedepo. So he doesn't trust people that were qualified to do the job. So he put his own son there because his son was jobless. And all the money these men are collecting, you see them roaming up and down with the politicians. That's him there with Fashola and the other one. What's our president now? Asiwaju and Adeboye. That's them there. They are the one ruling the country together. And now everything is ruined, everything is destroyed. They are now pointing fingers. They cannot point fingers, so no. All of them, politicians, pastors, civil servants, all of them, contractors, all of them destroy this country. And it is the pastors. It is the pastors that are actually behind all this nonsense. Because when they stole the money, they will come to them for prayers. They be doing all these babalawo prayers for them, running up and down for them, taking them to one God, one word God, introduces them to all sort of powers and all that, because they are not using the power of God to be doing all these things. Buhari remained a Muslim throughout. They could not get him converted. Then ask yourself, what are they doing among them? What are they doing there? You see the regime of Buhari, it destroyed everything. They stole a lot of money. A lot of money were stolen. His daughter's former husband stole money. All his nephews, cousins, everybody just stealing money. Adeboye could not do anything about it. Once they pay 10% or more than 10%, politician, everybody. So my people, I saw this, I said, hey, they are pointing fingers now. They are making noise there and there now. No, they cannot make noise. Though. They cannot shift everything on the politicians and the bankers alone. They all contributed. And God will visit everybody. Oh. All of them. God will visit them. God will visit them. And I saw this. I said, it's better I share this with my people. I want to know your mind, your thoughts. You read everything the Twitter people were saying, and here we are. I see you on my next video. Bye for now.